This is Real News Media TV, coverage you can trust. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates. Good morning, my Real News Media TV family. Thank you so much for tuning in this morning, and I'm wishing for everyone a wonderful and a productive day. And in the news this morning for July 31, 2023, Harborview Stadium grounds supervisor dies suddenly. A grounds supervisor at the Harborview Mini Stadium has died suddenly, the Harborview Football Club revealed on its Instagram page Sunday evening. He is David Duffus Campbell. In the post, the football club said, "It is with great regret that we express our deepest condolences to the family, friends of the HVFC football fraternity on the sudden passing of our stadium compound supervisor, David Duffus Campbell." Duffus reportedly collapsed Sunday morning and was rushed to the hospital, where his family and the coach Ludlow Bernard were informed of his untimely passing. May his soul rest in peace, the post added. Wanted man in custody after firearm and ammunition seized in Old Harbor. Lawmen assigned to the St. Catherine South Division arrested a wanted man during an operation in Bamboo Ridge Bartons district in St. Catherine on Saturday. One firearm was also reportedly found in his possession. Reports from the Old Harbor Police are that about 10:40 p.m., a motor vehicle was stopped in the area when the suspect alighted from the vehicle and surrendered. The man was searched and a 9mm Glock 19 pistol, along with a magazine containing 3 9mm rounds of ammunition, was found in his waistband. He was taken into custody. His identity is being withheld at this time. JFJ recommends appointment of new DPP through a transparent process. Jamaicans for Justice is expressing deep concern at the unfolding controversy engulfing the Office of the Director of Public Prosecutions. In a statement Sunday, JFJ recommended the appointment of a new Director of Public Prosecutions through a transparent process to head what it noted is the highest office of the prosecutorial functions of the state. Last week, despite objections from opposition members of Parliament and the senators, the government used its superior numbers in the Parliament to amend the Constitution to increase the retirement age of the DPP and the Auditor General from 60 to 65 years. DPP Paula Llewellyn could remain in office until she is 70, since the Governor General can extend the tenure of the office holder under special circumstances. We contend that the unnecessary controversy was stirred due to the government's undemocratic approach towards the amendment process regarding the age of retirement, the JFJ said. We noted that in an unprecedented move, the government both tabled and passed a constitutional amendment bill in a matter of hours. The amendment sees the retirement age of both the Auditor General and the Director of Public Prosecutions increasing from 60 to 65 years, JFJ added. The organization said with the current Auditor General not being close to retirement age, the immediate beneficiary will be the incumbent DPP, who already benefited from a 3-year extension set to expire in September. Although we recognize the significance of streamlining the age of retirement, we posit that a de facto second extension of the DPP's term without a consultation with the leader of the opposition runs contrary to the tenets of good governance and the spirit of the supreme law. While the country is governed by a parliamentary governance structure, the government ought not to be using simple majority to subvert the role of the legislature on critical constitutional matters. This is an abuse of power, the JFJ declared. We further posit that whilst the DPP has never demonstrated partisanship, one must be mindful of how the unfolding imbroglio has casted a shadow on the office. Accordingly, JFJ's concern lies in the likely public perception that the ODPP's independence and impartiality are now possibly compromised, JFJ further added. The statement read that the ODPP plays a critical role in ensuring that justice is served and that the rule of law is upheld. As such, it said such a constitutionally independent office cannot be shrouded in unnecessary controversy. From a public interest standpoint and to maintain public trust, JFJ is firmly advocating for the appointment of a new Director of Public Prosecutions through a transparent and merit-based process. Should the government not accede to the advice of the other groups, where the increased retirement age is not applicable to the current office holder, JFJ then urges the incumbent DPP not to seek a second extension. Having served almost 15 years as the first female office holder, an untarnished bowing out would not only leave the incumbent track record of service intact, but would also protect the integrity of the office, it said. Crawford says the interdiction of Rohan James sets a dangerous precedent. People's National Party Senator Damon Crawford has said that a decision to place the chairman of the Police Federation, Corporal Rohan James, on interdiction sets a dangerous precedent. According to Crawford, putting James on interdiction is an action that ultimately serves to intimidate. He said that if allowed to go unchallenged, it will dissuade others within the unions from speaking freely. What has happened to Corporal Rohan James is very dangerous to the country's democracy. He is the head of the union, the Federation of the Rank and File, and he should be able to speak on behalf of the Federation. What I heard him say in no way suggested to me that there should be such actions of an interdiction, Crawford said. And I think that this is public punishment that says be careful and be warned. But what does this mean for the JTA? What does this mean for the Nurses Association of Jamaica? What does this mean for the unions across this country? Said Crawford. The opposition senator expressed that the issue should be challenged in court by the PNP and the civil society groups. I believe that these are issues that the PNP and other groups should take up on behalf of the Federation, because if this does go through, no one will be willing to speak freely and frankly on behalf of the rank and file, who are the ones being sacrificed, he added. Firearm and ammunition found at cemetery in Irishtown, St. Andrew. A firearm and 4 rounds of ammunition were found during an operation in Woodford District, Irishtown in St. Andrew on Sunday. Reports from the Irishtown police are that about 4:30 p.m., a team of officers conducting an operation in the area found the weapon, 1 revolver, 2 9mm cartridges, 1.38 special cartridge, and a 1.44 cartridge at a cemetery. No one was arrested. Investigation continues. St. Catherine man charged with robbery and offenses under Firearms Act. A St. Catherine man has been hit with several charges following the robbery of a motor vehicle in Old Harbor Road, Spanish Town, St. Catherine on Monday, July 17. The accused is 27-year-old Kenute McKenzie, a construction worker of Aluminum Way, Mineral Heights, Clarendon. He has been charged with robbery with aggravation, unauthorized possession of a prohibited weapon, and unauthorized possession of ammunition. Reports are that about 9:45 a.m., a man parked his car at his workplace when armed men drove up in a green Nissan Tida motor car and approached him. McKenzie allegedly pointed a gun at the man and robbed him of his motor car before escaping. The matter was reported to the police, and the swift action by the lawmen led to the motor car being intercepted along the Bogwalk bypass. The men exited the vehicle and ran, during which McKenzie dropped an object, which was retrieved, and which turned out to be an Astra 9mm pistol with a magazine containing 9 9mm rounds of ammunition. He was subsequently arrested and charged after he was pointed out during an identification parade. His court date is being arranged. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates.